Good morning. I'm just going to give you a quick update. I got some of the stuff cleared away here. But today I actually have a roofer coming by when he's done with his job, not too far from here. So maybe around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Anyway, just thought today I would try to organize my burn pile a little bit. So it's just going to be a Labor Day. Maybe I can get that all organized there and get it in a pile. Maybe push around a couple of those big heavy ones. And then it'd be nice if I can get this stuff figured out as well. All right, fast forward. Okay, an organized burn pile is a happy burn pile. It's much more organized. All right, I'm just gonna cut this down to size a little bit, and then we'll start working on the wood that came down the back 40 there. wonder if I could use that round for something like a table holder. I don't know. All right, the beginning of next or late this year's burn pile. It's good. It's moved at least 7-8 feet to the left. That's good. Okay, coming up, I'm gonna have to obviously take the chimney down. There's two ways to go here. I could either stop the trailer at the chimney, so the back half or the back 25% is exposed to the elements, or I could figure out a way to plumb the chimney out from underneath, which is the odds-on favorite right now. Basically just run it wherever. That's 8-inch outer diameter. Wherever 8 inches can clear, between the truss and the rafter, or the rafter and the common board that goes across. Still I can't remember the name of that. And then just plumb it to that, over and up, and just mount it to the enclosure. The scary part about that, obviously, is that the movement, the wind on the trailer and on the RV cover is going to be working on that silicone gasket, which is probably not a good idea. So I might have to mount the chimney only to the trailer somehow. That's for August, September. Right now, I'm probably just going to pop the cap off, take off the chimney. I think that's a 4-foot or 3-foot chimney. Those just unscrew, and then I'll put the cap back down on top of the trailer. And then, of course, all the panels need to be removed. And I was thinking about that. I got to make a panel farm somehow. They work actually better on flat ground than they do on a curved surface, depending on which way the surface is curved. Like the trailer's got a slight round this way. The ones on the the east side, the west side, didn't get as much as the ones on the east side. And that's interesting. But there's probably a very good reason for it. But generally, if you want them tilted, they're tilted to the south, not really east and west. So just sitting here flat on the ground, somewhere near the faucet. And then the other thought was, how do I protect them from running them over with my truck? And that's where I was thinking maybe some of this lumber might come in handy. So anyway, I think I'll do the madrones and get them in the firewood pile. And then the only thing left will be this fur of some sort. Oops, you're not even seeing what I'm looking at. Anyway, just babbling. All right, madrone. Let's get the madrones out of here to start with. How are we going to do that? Happy I have not broken the excavator yet. I think this one's right in the way now. Trailer's got the roof in it. It'd be a long haul to just run each piece all the way over. But I guess that's the way it's going to be. All right. Good afternoon. All right, I finally, man, things really do clean up when the excavator is back in business. All right, kind of reclaimed this area back. Still no plans on when this guy's going to get his tractor with the push rod coming through the side of the engine out of here. That is now under control, the burn pile. And these things, I put them in the wrong spot, like right about here, and it's just made everything impossible to get around. So those are in a pretty good spot for now. And got this area pretty much situated. It's in pretty good condition. So I'm going to see how far I get. I'm really not looking forward to this. Those are the Band-Aids, or I used one as a Band-Aid so far on that one twisted one at the end there on the right. But for whatever reason, they gave me enough to do the bases of just the inner ones, not the outer ones. I don't understand that. But because my leveling wasn't too good, I had to raise this outer one about 2 inches almost. So I'm going to put, let's see what I have. 9, 18, I have 16 of them. I used one there, so I got 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves 11. So I'll just kind of spread the rest out evenly. And the ones that don't get them, I'm just going to put screws connecting the post to the base. All right, nothing special happening. Fast forward. All right, 5 done. What's that? 13 to go.